Hi guys, welcome to this community class. Today we are going to talk about the Cheerful Salesforce solution, colorful touch, and we are going to find visual solutions to Salesforce requirements. And actually, this will be series of lessons, and some part, maybe a couple of series will be about uh, visual solutions like colors, just implementing of images on Salesforce, statistics and graphics. And also we are going to talk about different solutions for different business requirements. So let's come to this topic, today's topic. And today, particularly, we are going to see how the progress bar can be shown as a colorful uh, progress bar like this one. For example, let's come one record in account. So this is success bar, actually depends on success percentage. Here we see that if my success is 65%, so my success bar should show me that 65% of progress. If I change it to, for example, 25, and when I save it, it will show me 25% of success. And I can use it in compact layout here or here page layout. And today we are going to learn how to implement this success bar or percentage bar, whatever you are saying, in Salesforce. So let's start. Actually, this time, what I want to do is I want to use in opportunity object similar things I'm going to implement for opportunity object. And in opportunity, I have a field of stages here. And these stages normally is giving me percentage, right? We have under details, which is probability. So the probability is changing, depends on the stage. If my stage is, for example, qualification, my probability is 20. If my stage is prospecting, then my stage will be 10%. So if my stage is actually going like this, so let me change it to value proposition, it will be 50%, blah, blah, blah. So we have this. So we can see it easily in object manager. Let me open this one. In object manager, when I come to opportunity object, and under fields, I have stages, right? So stage name and also probability. So this probability, when I click on probability here, sorry, it's not showing here. Yeah, actually, anyway, we will come back to this. So we have stage name. So I want it to be changed according to stage name here. So I will put here in compact layout and also in page layout. So for that, what we do, first thing I'm going to do is creating an object, sorry, and a field. And this field is going to use the percentage that is the other object as reference. And then we are going to make it visual graphic. So for that, I'm going to use formula field because I'm going to reference another field. So I need to use formula field. And next thing, I'm going to choose text return type because this text will be using images. I want to use image there because as I showed here in account object, I am using pictures here. Let me open another one. See here, I have red, I have other colors. So with this, I need some resource as image. So next, I'm going to give a name let's say probability bar. Yeah, this is good one. Probability bar will be name of my field. And next, I need a formula here. So what formula should I put here? The formula, since I'm going to use images here, I can use image formula here. Let me find image here. Here it is. So when I click on image field, image function, so image function is asking 4 parameters here. I don't need this, so don't be confused with that. So I have 4 parameters. One is image URL. So what image is that? So I need to get a URL or a path from our org. Secondly, I'm going to put a name for this parameter, I mean for this image, and I will give 2 number for this image again. One will be height, the other will be width or long. So we can, I mean, length or width, whatever you are saying. So first thing, I'm going to use an image URL. So I can refer here a URL directly from my browser or any image that I'm going to use, but I prefer to use is a static resource here. Let me show my static resource, by the way. So static resource is good to use because it is already in the org. Natively, you can call that image from your system. So it will be quick and without any issue. So let's check my resource. So see my static resource. Static resource, if you upload some pictures in your system, in your org, you can see it here. So in my static resource, I put some colors for me to use. So I have red, I have yellow, I have green, amber, blue, and gray colors. So if I, for example, open red, if I want to see what does it look like, it is like this. So entire red color, that's all. So this is what I'm going to refer in my field. Let's come back to this. So if you are referencing a static resource from your org, we are using a resource like this, resource, then the name of the image. For example, if I'm going to put red, so it will be resource red. But of course, since it is a path, I mean, is a URL, I have to put it inside quotation. And secondly, I will put a name. Doesn't matter what name you are given, just I will put the color name, which is red. And then height and width is in pixel. You can put height, for example, 20 pixel, and width can be 100 pixel because we are making 100 to 20. 20, if it's too much, you can make 15 or 20. It depends on your choice. So that's all for now. Just I referred a resource, static resource, as an image. And with this, I can just check syntax if there is an error. No error, good one. So let's next, and save. Okay, I saved already my progress bar, which is probability bar. It is here. So let's put it in page layout. Let me see, where is it? My page layout is here. I open my page layout, it's coming. Okay, where is my probability bar? It's here. Let me take under this. So I have probability and probability bar is together. It is here, actually, that's good. So what about compact layout? Let me check my compact layout. I'm using this one. I edit, and where is probability bar is here. So I put it here, I save, that's all. So let's come back to my opportunity now. So in the opportunity, I opened one record here. Oops. I have not seen any progress bar yet. Okay, probability bar is here. So as you see here, probability bar is showing 100% normally. And also you can see it here. So It is still showing there. It's supposed to be here. Anyway, it will come. So probability is 50%, but my probability bar is showing 100% actually. So I didn't take any reference of my field because I have to put a reference. So let's come back to my field. Where is it? Sorry. Is it? Okay, it's here. So let's come back to my field, which is probability bar. And I will edit the formula again. So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a reference for this one because this 15, even 15 is too small. Maybe you can make it 18 or 20. Okay, 20 is better. So this 100 is just 100. So when I put a reference of a field, it will change. So let me insert a field from there. So according to what I want it to change, to be changed. So it is coming, where is my probability? Okay, this one is what I want to take a reference. So I will insert the probability. So this probability is a percentage. So percentage is usually when we see 75%, 75% is actually is 0.75. So if we are talking about 50%, it is 0.5. So percentage is between 0 and 1 always. So if it is 100%, it is 1. If it is 0%, it is 0. So the numbers in probability is always between 0 and 1. That is why if I want it to be 100, so I have to multiply by 100. So if my probability is 0.5, 0.5 times 50, sorry, 100, it will be 50. So 0.2 times 100 will be 20. So 0.75 times 100 will be 75. So this way I can make proportional according to this one. So let me save again. Okay, let me come back again here, refresh my page, and let's see what's happening here. I'm still under opportunity. As you see now, let me come to detail. As you can see here, my probability is 50%, and my progress bar is showing 50% as well. So by the way, let me change this thing because it is, where is it? Page layout, okay. Am I using this one? Change the layout for system admin. Okay, that's good. Change the layout. I'm here. Didn't I save it? Maybe not. Okay, I will put it again. So I want it to be together, and that's why. Let me save. Okay, now I'll come back again, refresh my page. Let's see what's happening here. Under details. Now I see that 50% is showing here. If I make it like 20%, for example, and it will be 20%. So also you can see it here, and also I can change my stages here in the path. So if my path is showing the first stage, it is 10%. And if I continue next one, it is 20%. Next one is 30%. Next one is 40%. Like this, it is going. And my progress bar is also increasing. So with this, if I say close one, save, and it is maximum, which is 100%. So this is good. However, I cannot understand if when it is like this, how many percent is this? Is it 40%? Because I can't see any limit here. So I can't preview, I can't forecast how much is it. That is why it's good to put extra box here or extra color so that it will be more visible or better figure. Let me come back to my formula again. Where was it? Yeah, okay. Okay, anyway, let me open here. Okay, it's here. When I edit, this time I want to make something different or extra. So I want to add one more color so that the remaining part will show me that the how many percentage is not showing and how many percentage is showing. So let me, okay, I can just copy this part here and put it here. So, but if I leave it like this, it will show in red. Okay, let me change from red to, I have gray, which is better, I think. Still same from resource, I'm using gray color. And I will change the name to gray as well. And I will not leave it like this, because if I do it like this, it will be showing the always doubling the issue. But this time what I will do is I will make it the remaining part, which is 100 minus probability times this. It means if this is 50%, this will be 50% as well. If this is 75%, this will be 100 minus 75, which is 25. So if it is 80%, this will be 20%. So that this and this together will be 100. So that's why I'm doing this way. So let me save again. Okay, I saved. I will come back to my main page. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, see, now it's better because I can see how many percent is remain and how many percent is completed. So if I start from the beginning, you will see that is 10% is completed and 90% remain. And if I continue like this, I will see that 20% is done and still 80% is need to be done. So with this, I see that progress is going and I can easily see how many percent is waiting to be done. So this is good. And also, I want to do one more thing here, which is uh, what if the color will change? Like if my percentage is, for example, 20% or between 0 and 20%, it will be showing red. And next, from 30 to 40%, for example, will be showing amber. And the next 20% again will be yellow maybe. And if it is 80% or above, it will be showing green color. So that from color, I can also see that it is alerting, it is going, it is completing, blah, blah. So this is also good to make dynamic colors. Let me come back to my formula again. To do so, I can make conditions, if else conditions. Let me take it down first. So I will put if else conditions. Let me use if from here. So as you know, in conditions, I have three variables, three parameters. First parameter is logical test. So what test, what logic I'm going to use to check whether it's true or false. So the next part is true part, the other part is false part. So logical test will be my probability. I would say that my probability is, for example, less than 20. Or less than or equal to 20, for example, like this. So if my probability is less than or equal to 20, then do something. What? Do something. And this something is this one, actually. So I will copy this and put here. If it is true, do this. Okay? So actually, I can make it like this as well, so that it will not be confusing too much. It's better like this. So if it is false, what if it is false? Let me remove this one. So if it is false, I will put another if. So else if part. So that's why I will remove this and I will put another if here. And again, the same thing. I will use this one, sorry, the logical test first. My logical test is this one. So if my probability is less than or equal to 40 this time, and my logical, sorry, my true part is this one. I will take this one and I will put it here. Oops. Okay. Yes. And the false part is here. The false part will be again another if. I will use another if for the false part, and my logical will be again this one, this probability. I'll take this one, put here, and this time less than 80. True part is here. I will take my image from here, and I will put it here. And finally, the last part. Let me make it better. So this is condition. This is my true part. Of course, it's not coming here. It's too small. Anyway, so this is false part inside this. So true part, false part. And after true part, let me make it another one like this. This is under second if, and this is false under second if. And this is my condition. I will put another one. And this is the true part of the third if. And yes, so this is the last part of my if. So finally, I'm using just else, not if else, but just else. And this else part will use just my image. Because if it is else, it will show in the last part. And this will be else part. Let me also make it here like this. So I put the nested if-else statements. So now I didn't change the colors yet. I'm going to change the colors, but this time you can understand the condition, I mean, the logic here. So if my probability is less than or equal to 20, I will show one color, which is red. That's okay. If my probability is less than 40, of course, greater than 20, because yeah, I already passed this one. So between 20 and 40, I will use another color. So this color will be, let's say, amber, and I will change the name also, amber. And the next one will be between 60. Okay, I didn't put 60 here. One more line I have to put, sorry. So if it is between 40 and 60, I will use yellow. And the name also will be yellow. And let me copy this part quickly. I will put one more like this. And this will be under this one. And this will be under this one. And this is under this one, right? So this is 60. This will be 80. Yes. What I did? Red, amber, yellow, and the next color will be, let's say, blue, right? And this one also will be blue. Just for example, you can put any color, by the way. And finally, green and green. I think that's okay if I didn't miss anything. Let's check the syntax here if there's an error. Okay. Okay, it can't use or equal. Okay, in that case, you can make like this or just 21 for now. I don't want to struggle with this. So let me make it quickly like this. Instead of using less than or equal, we'll put it like this. And this one too will be 81. I think that's okay. Let's check again. Okay, one more parenthesis. I missed one. Now, okay, no error. That's okay. So we are okay so far. Let's save it and let's see what will happen. I'll come to main page again. I will refresh my page. Okay, now if I start from the first stage, it is showing red, which is correct, which is okay. me refresh again. Yes. Next stage, sorry, is 20% is still red. It's still showing red. Oh, it is still showing red. Why? Let me check again. Use red here. If the probability is 21, yes. If this is red, okay. Showing this. Probability is less than 41. It's okay. Seems there's no any issue there. Image. Because the second part always gray because it is okay. Just on the first part I'm changing. Image resource amber, yes. With 20. Yes, there's no error. Let me save again. Sometimes it's coming late, maybe. I have to refresh and wait a bit. Still showing the same. It's interesting. Yes, probability is changing now, 50%. Why is showing like this? Is supposed to be correct, but I don't know why it's doing. Let me come again. So I use this one. If this is the condition, probability is less than 21, then show this image, right? Resource red. Okay, this one and this part. And this is the size of the color. False if it's not less than 21, which is greater than 21, then it is checking the second condition. If probability is 41 and less than. Oh, sorry. I'm okay now. It's not 21, actually. The problem is that we are using percentage. I already said that percentage is between 0 and 1, but I'm putting 21. 21 is, is a number that which is greater than 1, and that's why it is giving me error. Instead, I have to put 0.21, actually. This would be correct one, yes. And instead of 41, 0.41, yes. And this should be 0.61, right? 0.61 and this 0.81. Now it should be okay because the percentage is just between 0 and 1. That's why. Okay, now let's refresh again and see. Yes, it's coming. If I start from the first stage, it is showing red, it's normal, goes less than 20. The second stage still 20%, which is less than 20%, 21%. And next one is amber because it is 30%. And the next is, what is the percentage here? Let me see. Okay, it is 50% already. That's why it is showing yellow. And this is 60%. This is 70%. This is 75%. This is 90%. And finally, if I close one, it will show 100%. And that's why it is yellow. That's good. That's all for now. We showed already and dynamic progress bar, dynamic probability bar. You can use by your color and different way, different logics. So where can we use it? So of course, for this path, you can say that, okay, we have already we are already seeing that is how many percentage here. Yes, you are right. If you have a path, if you are using the stages, maybe you don't need to use progress bar, but in some cases you may need to use this one. For example, let me open our student application. In student application, we have report card, for example. You could remember report cards has, let me open one of them. Report card has different subjects like mathematics, English, history, geography, and all that. So with this, we have overall score and average. So if someone has average of, for example, 78, overall score is supposed to be excellent. So trigger is disabled. That's why it's not working. But anyway, still we can see it here. So if your average is 87, you see that your average bar is showing 87, for example. Easily, you can see the success of this student. For example, if you give 0 for mathematics and 0 for English, if I save it, and definitely it is coming down. And also geography, I will put 0. And if I save it, you will see that the average bar is become red and very low, which is 22%. Because I put below 40% will be red here. So if I give mathematics, for example, 100 and save it again, so average will be 47 and it is showing this one. So if I put English again, same like 100 and the average will be 72 and yellow. And if I put geography, again 100, and if I save it, it will show the 97% and average bar is showing also 97.50%. So the overall score is supposed to be changing, but I disabled the trigger. That's why it's not changing, but otherwise it is also working. So that's all for this. And this will be one of our cheerful solutions for Salesforce. And we will be continuing next week at the same time, same day, for different cheerful solutions in Salesforce. See you. Cheers.